reader of the evening is Julia Gordon, whose favorite word of the moment is thought crime.
Is this good out there? So the thought crime thing involved me seeing way too many screens at once in the student union of the university and feeling like I needed to hide in a corner and drinking Victory Gin. So my word, I actually wrote a couple times for the dictionary project, and last summer was the first time Lisa gave me the word New Yorker. And I tried to come up with this great big thing that would encompass, I'm from there, would encompass what it meant to be a New Yorker, and I realized that was preposterous, and all I could possibly do was talk about my own experience when I lived there and how I felt about it, and so that's what I did. And I think the only other thing that you should know is that Ailanthus altissima, which is also known as the tree of heaven, is the same tree that you'll hear about in Betty Smith's A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. It is the eponymous tree. And it's considered a weed in the city and in most cities because it really just gets into all of the cracks. It breaks up the masonry, and it's a problem. So. New York, 1978 to 1996, 1999 to 2009. Knee-high landscapes, stiletto heels, subway suits, blue-suited coffee cups, new gum under new soles, rabbit fur coats, mini minks for mini girls. Wrap your purse in front, pin your address to your collar. Broadway lights or marquee dazzle dots. Times Square smells of guilt. You can only buy chestnuts in winter. The steps to the Met are bigger each time you see them. The Temple of Dender is magic. You fit your head into a library lion's mouth, Central Park, Strawberry Fields, Great Lawn, concerts I almost saw, De La Porte, outdoor bar, class trips to see the dinosaurs, class trips to see the monkey house, camel rides, a harnessed giraffe, domes and biomes and cacti in the middle of the Bronx, kiddie community gardens, class trips to the old Westchester Manors, class trips to the Tenement Museum, class trips to eat pickles, 10 feet of buried cobbles, 10 streets of hidden Jews. Class trips to South Street Seaport, class trips to see the dioramas, class trips to see the songs, taxis smell of leather and ether, class trips to see the stars. Trains jerk to a stop. Bodies pressed together, shoulders hugging clavicles, tunnels to somewhere, tunnels to nowhere, tunnels that are homes, tunnels with rats, tunnels with mice, tunnels with spiders, tunnels in walls, tunnels underfoot, tunnels underwater, tunnels through bedrock. Rain boots are in style. Snow is never white. More cars yellow than not. Steaming asphalt, smell of rain on tar, Rockefeller Center. Dates who take you to South Street Seaport. The steps to the Met are smaller each time you see them. The planetarium was better before. The Avenue of the Americas has many fountains. Running through fountains will get you wet. Running through fountains will get you a shout and a shaken fist. Metro North trains. The subway is the train. Getting on the train going the wrong way. Getting on the train going the right way. Getting on the wrong train. Realizing trains are not right or wrong except for the one that goes to Roosevelt Island. Trying to take a ferry to Roosevelt Island. Finally taking the tram. Perfect makeup, no makeup, umbrellas open under scaffolding. Getting mad that umbrellas are open under scaffolding. Scaffolding. Ice falling off Midtown roofs. Soho costs too much. Smell of parties on tar roofs, climbing up fire escapes, climbing down fire escapes, barred windows, 6th floor walk-ups with no elevators, crumbling marble staircases, intercoms that don't work, lowering keys tied to twine on fishing reels. Bodegas on every corner, Ailanthus cracking concrete, blue trains, green trains, yellow trains, red trains, 3 brown trains, then 2, living in Brooklyn, living in Manhattan, living in Queens for 2 minutes, living in Brooklyn, living in Brooklyn, living in Brooklyn. It is Tuesday and we are very busy. It is election day and we are even busier than usual. There is a plane and it crashes. There is another plane and it crashes too. Planes have crashed before. We are still very busy. The governor has yet to speak. We do not call our people in. We leave them on the street. People are calling their wives. People are calling their children. People are flying to the ground. Ash is falling from the sky. The governor has yet to speak. We are still very busy. Upper left-hand envelope corners fall from the sky. They say things like Tower 1 and WTC 2. The governor speaks. It was Tuesday, and we had a plan, and now there is not one. We go to the roof. We are on the roof, and the big cloud gets bigger and bigger and biggest, and there is one shadow less in the world. We climb down off the roof. We get high, we get higher, we get highest. She kept her bunny ears, and so we go there. There is snow everywhere. Broadcast snow, ash snow, concrete snow, bone snow. Snow is never white. We get more high. We panic and eat sushi. We stop each other on the street and say, we travel together. We go home. We sleep in a tangle. My arms are his and his legs are mine, as I always wish they would be, and I am glad and I am guilty that I am glad, and it is morning. We do not eat. We are hungry, but not for food. There is a train that will run. It is yellow. It goes above ground. It crosses a bridge. It breaks the light. At once we stand. We go to the western windows. They are dirty, but we do not care. We press our palms to them, our foreheads, our mouths, our cheeks. We cannot get close enough to the western windows. We cannot get close enough to what lies beyond. What lies beyond is burning. It is people burning. There are Jews on the train, and they do not like that there are people burning. There are Gentiles on the train, and they do not like that there are people burning. There are no Muslims on the train. There are no Muslims on the street. Then there are Muslims on the street with American flags. It will not stop what happens to the Sikhs. We go to St. Vincent's. We want to help. We have nightingale fantasies. There is nobody to help. There are no wounds to wash. There is no water to bring. There is nobody there. Everybody is already buried. Everyone is already dead. We vomit tears on 7th Avenue. We hear helicopters and we cower. We hear firecrackers and know they are guns. The lights go out and we cry. The lights stay on and we cry. We are very friendly unless you look Muslim, which means we are very friendly unless you are a certain kind of brown, or we are overly friendly if you are a certain kind of brown. We watch the news. We can't watch the news. We wear flag pins. We tie yellow ribbons. We pray. We refuse to pray. We blame prayer. We blame God. We are dogs. We travel in packs. We lie awake at night. We sleep all day long. We drink too much. We smoke even more. It looks like 1986 in that bathroom. There is so much cocaine. The green trains run. The blue trains run. The red trains run, except for that stop. That stop doesn't exist anymore. That stop is filled with bones. That stop is made of ash. There are smoking holes in the ground. It smells like rotting fish. We drink. We smoke. We do lines on rooftops against the backdrop of jet fuel flames. We forget. We remember. We forget. We love each other on the subway. We love each other on the crosstown bus. We smile at each other like it's Christmas every day. We talk a lot about just how much we love each other. We wait patiently at stop signs. We stop at red lights. We wave pedestrians past. We hold the door open. We offer coffee. We put change in tin cups. We buy beers. We go to soup kitchens. We donate coats. We gather canned goods. It gets colder. We smile less. We want to feel like we want to smile more. We try to get warm. We try to smile more. We smile less. We make love in Prospect Park. We make love in Fort Greene Park. We make love in Greenwood Cemetery. We make love in Brooklyn Bridge Park. We make love under the War Memorial at Grand Army Plaza. We make love at Manhattan Beach Park.